The dollar is about to have an extremely rough week ahead. Well, in this video, we are going to dive very shallowly this time, not deep, shallowly this time, into some of the things that are happening out there this week, just to touch base on some of the news that's coming out and what you need to be able to be expecting for the week ahead. Now, let's not waste one more second. Let's delve right into the content today, guys. Something I haven't done for a little while. Today, we are sitting in the crypto market cap at $1.367 trillion. We are doing extraordinarily well in the crypto market cap. You can see the trading volumes that are coming in are large again. We're sitting at $52 billion in trading volume, guys. That's amazing. Absolutely incredible. Bitcoin is sitting at 681, nearly $82 billion market cap, just under 35K at the moment, up 1.7% for the week. Ethereum has been pumping nicely, up for the week, up at 1881. BNB at 244. XRP has been crazy pumping, up 23%. I'll show you my XRP trade a little bit later on, up at 68 cents already. USDC, Solana up at $40, also up 24% for the week ahead. LIDAR 1880, Cardano 34 cents, up 16, nearly 17% for the week, and Dogecoin up 7%, doing extremely well. And guys, Toncoin has been doing very, very well as well because Telegram has been pumping crazy stuff. I will share a whole bunch of stuff with you guys a little bit later, but for now, let's not waste any more time on that. The fear and greed index is now sitting at 74 today after yesterday's 70 and last week 68. So we're very, very interesting here with the crypto coins. All the altcoins are pumping hardcore. XRP is up 10%, Casper up 12%, KuCoin up 11.5%, Near up 17.5%, Tau 19.9%. And if you guys want to trade these cryptocurrencies with me, hit my Bybit link and my Bitflex link down below. You guys can go ahead and trade some of these cryptocurrencies with me on both of those exchanges. And I have left an incredible gift from you with the partners that I have at these exchanges. You guys can come ahead and trade these crypto coins with me and get up to $30,000 deposit bonus. But you can only get that by hitting those links down below, guys. Pretty cool, right? Now, some of the news here. This might affect the markets at some point. We don't know yet how much or how fast they're going to be selling some of these assets, but FTX basically wants to sell about $744 million worth of Grayscale Bitwise assets. And if you come and look a little bit further down into the article, you can see here that last week, because SBF, and if you guys didn't watch my video there, SBF has been convicted, as you guys can see here. Basically, he's found guilty of defrauding his customers, and basically he could face 115 years in jail, but realistically that could be between 15 to 20 years according to certain experts, and the sentencing will be set for March 28th of 2024. Isn't that very interesting that that is literally just before the Bitcoin halving? I wonder what's going on there. I'm just going to put that out there at this moment in time. I'm not speculating. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I am a proper research analyst that looks at these things and just gives you some feedback based on those. I don't give you my opinions. I give you feedback based on research. Okay. So the trust assets are held in Grayscale Trust, totaling an estimated 691 million, and one trust managed by Bitwise amounting to 53 million total, based on the market value as of October 25, 23. Now, basically, the investors want to, so FTX wants to sell some of those assets. Pretty interesting. That might cause some sell down pressure in the markets over some time. I doubt it's all going to get sold over one day. I don't think they would allow for that. And as far as I know, Grayscale actually basically sell in tranches. They don't let everybody sell everything all at once. And of course, there's the whole Grayscale thing going on with the ETF and blah. So much more stuff happening out there. It's not what this video is about. But Hong Kong now considering spot crypto ETFs for retail investors, according to Bloomberg. So the move comes a month after authorities in the city updated financial regulations to allow for retail investors to buy spot crypto ETFs. Pretty cool, hey? Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong. So basically, we welcome proposals using innovative technology that boosts efficiency and customer experience. SCF SFC Chief Executive Officer Julia Lung is quoted by Bloomberg as saying, "We're happy to give it a try as long as new risks are addressed. Our approach is consistent regardless of the asset." So Hong Kong is getting ready to launch some ETFs as well. And in January, the SCF tightened regulations by restricting retail investors from accessing crypto spot ETFs, limiting them to professional investors with portfolios of at least 8 million Hong Kong dollars or $1 million. Then in October, the SFC updated its rulebook to allow a broader range of investors to engage in spot crypto ETF investing, stipulating that they pass on knowledge test and meet net worth, though less than the professional investor threshold requirements. So this is happening whether you guys like it or not. There are spot crypto ETFs being launched, and they're not saying spot Bitcoin. They're saying spot crypto. In other words, multiple spot crypto ETF assets will be released on the Hong Kong exchanges. Okay. And that is going to increase retail investors. Okay. So, guys, we have a lot of news coming out this week that is possibly going to be obliterating the dollar this week. I'm not saying, the dollar is going to completely die. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that we have a lot of European, Australian news coming out, British news that's coming out, and we have Federal Chair Jerome Powell speaking twice this week with a number of the other Fed chairs. So here's the Australian interest rate decision, which will be out tomorrow morning. So we'll undoubtedly see some of the markets move there, and they're expecting to increase their interest rates, just by the way. So that is something that will unfold. I'd like to just leave an alert there for us to see what goes on. Then we have, where was that? Here, interest rate decision for the ruble. That's also going to happen. Look, that doesn't really create crazy effect for us, but we'll keep it there anyways. And then we also have on Wednesday the German CPI data, and they're expected to go to 0.0, guys. That's terrible. That's very bad for them, essentially. But that could still break the dollar at this point, because the European economy seems to be in just a little bit of a better position than the US economy right now. So US Fed Chair Powell to speak on Wednesday at 4:15 South African time. We also then have crude oil inventories, which will make the market move. And then we will have, I will show you now, US initial jobless claims that will also make the market move. That's on Thursday. And then Friday, we have GDP, the sterling GDP data year on year, month on month, and quarter on quarter. And those will undoubtedly also make the markets move once again. And then we have, last of all but not least, we have Fed Chair Powell speaking somewhere again, I think on this Friday. So there's a few things happening out there, guys. Nonetheless, we are going to see a little bit of volatility come out in the market this week. So for me, the Dixie will continue its move to the downside, especially considering that the RSI is pulling, although the RSI is coming to this level of upward support here, which could be very interesting to see. So, that would be in line with the sell and buy pressure at this point, and at this point. So essentially, guys, we could come back down to around these levels of 102 over the course of this week. Who knows? Let's see. This is the weekly chart, and we haven't had a long weekly candle down like that other than over there. So maybe, maybe not. Now, remember, the Bitcoin weekly has closed once again in strong volume, and we'll have a look at that on this next chart. But guys, look how nicely we are playing this cup and handle pattern that I have previously drawn out for us. Let us go and have a look at the dominance quickly. So dominance is rejecting off of the 54 level, as you can see here, which essentially would be okay because we would retest. Now, last week's candle didn't engulf the previous week's candle. Just as a heads up for you guys out there, that this is looking more of a retest than a reversal pattern, okay? So we could retest and just create a higher low over here, pull down to the handle side of the pattern, and then continue up. Now, that would align with the RSI pulling down here as well. So we may see some of that action start to happen. Now, I want to go and show you the Bitcoin weekly chart here on Coinbase, okay, just as an example. So this week's candle has now closed in beautiful volume. We closed high. We didn't close above that candle volume, but we did close in strong volume, and we closed at 35,054 according to the Coinbase chart, okay? So that might be a little bit different on others. Now, every single time that we start to pull up into this zone, if you guys watch this video that I put out for you, okay, you guys will see that when we start to pull out into this zone, we actually into the RSI higher zones, we actually, as you can see here, end up going higher for longer. Okay, the same thing. Well, this here was a strong reversal pattern, and then this here was a continuation of the upward trend to the upside. So 2 out of 3 times we've pushed higher. Are we going to push higher and break through this resistance zone up here at the 3940K level / 38 and push our way up to this 4850K level? What do you guys think? Before we make some sort of return back down to these levels again to create a new higher low. Right now, we're creating a little bit of higher highs. You know, what I've seen here is a couple candles green, lots red. Couple candles green, lots red. Couple candles green, lots red. Couple candles green. Are we going to get lots of red and pull down back to the 30K level before we go up? Who knows? I don't know, but whatever you need to do is just be prepared by watching these charts on the lower time frames. Now, with that being said, as you guys can see, the daily is looking a little bit more different. The daily is pulling up and it's hanging on above that 35K level, guys. Are we about to see some strong bullish action come into the Bitcoin price? Well, maybe, possibly. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel. You guys can see I'm doing crazy pumps of videos for you. You do not want to be missing out on these videos. There are so many great projects out there right now that are pumping, as you can see in the bubbles. It's super simple. You guys want to make money? Now's your time. We are literally officially 10 months going in our 11th month in bull cycle of the first or of this 3-year bull cycle. So we're in the first phase. We've got 2 more phases in the bull cycle to come. Undoubtedly, guys, it's going to be choppy. There's going to be pullbacks along the way, and that's okay. But my target is the end of 2026, kind of around the September mark of 2026, to start exiting some of these projects and taking some profits. Okay, that is my strategy. And I will be trading these things like absolute beasts as well. As you guys can see, I have been doing, and I have moved my limits on my take profits because I decided to hold on these coins for a little bit longer than what I was holding on. So maximize some of the profits because we're in a bullish phase. So my Aave trade is up 40%. My Bitcoin trade is up 121%. My Dodge trade is up 65%. My ETH trade is up 20%. My Render trade is up 66%. My Shiba trade is up 47%. My Uni trade is up 53%. And my XRP trade is up 276%. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this content, this video. Ask me questions down below. Love you all. Hit my links down below so that you guys can trade with me. We'll see you on the next one, beautiful souls. Make sure to come over to my live session later this evening, tonight, guys. That will be this one over here. We will be talking about some fun stuff out there and what to expect. And you guys can ask me anything you'd like about altcoins, and let's see if we can do some technical analysis on the show. So remember not to miss out on that. Hit the notification bell so you notify yourself when we start that live show. Love you all. We'll see you later. See you on the next one.